How's it everyone, Grant here, welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'll be showing you some of the options you can use to control your Sony SRS XB21 wireless Bluetooth speaker. And so the first thing you're going to do is download the Sony Music Center, or formerly known as Songpel app. So if you're on the Android App Store, just go search for that, install it and open it up. If you have iOS or an iPhone, just go into the App Store. You can find the same app there. And so once you've installed it, you can go ahead and launch it. And once you connect up to your speaker, you'll see it right there in the app. Pretty much all these other features aren't very useful. The only really thing that's useful is controlling the settings on the device. So if you just go into settings, you'll see here you get access to a whole bunch of settings to really get a little bit more out of your speaker. So you can go to the sound settings and you can choose clear audio or go into sound mode, which is what I would recommend. Here you can control the extra bass setting here. So you can have it at extra bass, standard, or live sound. There's no button on here to toggle it on or off like the XB20 and some other Sony speakers. So that's where you would go to change that extra bass setting. You also have full control over your equalizer here. So you can go ahead and set up your EQ settings the way you want to. And that's the way I would recommend you do it. So you can customize it to your taste. Or if you want, you can just use Clear Audio Plus and let the app kind of recommend the settings for you there. But I like the full equalizer controls, and that's nice that you can access it there. You also have power options here, which aren't very useful, but if you want to, you can get battery level, voice attention. Default, it's off. So next you have illumination here. So this is where you go to control the lights at the top and the bottom of the speaker here. So you hit illumination. I thought you could control the coloring, but you only have the white light just like you had on the XB20. I don't see any kind of option to control color, but if you hit on that, you see the options for the different kind of light modes. And if you don't want the lights at all, this is where you go to turn it off. Again, there's no button on here to turn the lights on or off that I know of. So you actually have to go and install the app and turn it off there, or change to a different kind of light setting. And you can go into other settings here, which is just the Bluetooth codec. I don't mess with that. System settings, again, really nothing in there. And party booster. So this is an interesting setting. So if you go to tap settings here, this will allow you to actually tap on the different parts of the speaker to create sounds. So if I go here and I can select drum set or drum kit, and it shows you all the different kind of sounds that will come out depending on where you tap on the phone. So if I now pick up the speaker, I should say, and tap on it, you can hear that. It'll just make these different sounds based on where you're tapping. So if you want to play some music and you want to kind of beat the drum on this thing or do whatever you want, those options are kind of there. Maybe it's fun for your kid if you don't mind them actually getting a hold of the speaker. And you've got some different settings here with some different sounds should you choose to go and actually use that. I just personally leave it off, but that is an interesting feature that Sony's included here. And so really quickly, we can go ahead and test some of the lighting modes to show you what the different lighting mode settings look like here. So I'll just go ahead and play some music and run through each of the different settings. So there you go, that is just a quick overview of the Sony Music Center and the additional settings that you can use to unlock some of the features here on the Sony SRS XB21 Bluetooth speaker there. So if you have any other questions or comments about this, leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching.